like to call it a new phase, but it's more like a second innings because I've had a break of about 1 year, I think 3 months since my last release, Ruck. And people ask me why the break. Well, I was shooting 4 films consecutively, simultaneously. So that's why the break. The shift from modeling to acting, I never ever felt like I was not welcome. I was always welcome in the industry. I mean, at that point, someone took a risk with me with my first film, Pyaar Mein Kabhi Kabhi. And I wasn't even sure whether I'm doing the right thing. I got into it, had a great time. After the movie release, saw so much fan adulation because my music became a huge success at that time. And I quite enjoyed it. I wasn't thinking at that time, no Godfather, what will I do, so on and so forth. It didn't really bother me. After that, I realized that this is what I want to do. I went and met Mahesh Bhatt, thinking that, okay, they're good banners and stuff like that. And Raz happened. It became this big success, which threw me into another level altogether. I went to her and said, listen, I want to do it. And she said, can you dance? I told the same thing. I said, there's huge misconception in the industry, you know. I said, of course I can. Let's try Latin American. So I said, fine. Then I started training for it. So I called him. He was one of the first few people I called. I called Ram Gopal also. Mr. Ram Gopal Verma first. I met him first, actually. He saw a couple of my pictures, but nothing really came of our meeting. And the second meeting was with Mukesh Bhatt and Mahesh Bhatt. And it just clicked. Oh, you should watch how you choose your films. I was purely going on the basis of interesting cast, a nice story, and that's it. Not looking into who the banner is, who the producers. So, made a couple of mistakes because of that. Sometimes there I wish, okay, maybe I wish I had someone to guide me and tell me, Dino, do this. But then I've learned it the hard way, so no regrets. Music for Aksar is #1 right now, and I am actually quite satisfied with the way the film has shaped up. Anand Mahadevan's made a really nice film. It's hot right now in the industry. It's hot. The audiences are dying to go and see Aksar because not only the music, they've got a feeler as to what it's all about. There's extramarital affairs and so on and so forth. So it's quite exciting to watch. And I'm happy with the way the film is shaped up. He's done a wonderful job. No regrets working in this film at all. I loved it every second of the way. If you see the movie, you'll understand what I'm talking about. I can't tell you about my role right now, but you have to see the movie to understand why I chose to do this film. Club, Sohail, when he gave me a synopsis of the story, I really liked it. Then they gave me a full narration before I signed the film. And I loved my role. And the main protagonist of Fight Club is basically these 4 boys. Sometimes, yeah, I've watched English movies and said, wow, I wish. But then we got to think about lots of things like Hollywood is universal. The budgets they have and the budgets we have, there's a huge difference. Right now, I feel people have to just get a little more passionate about making good movies and not just watching a Hollywood film and saying, let's make it in Hindi, you know, but we just have to start using our own minds and being more creative.